Hey guys, welcome back to another Ramen Toy live stream with me, Ace. Thank you for joining me today, and let me know if my audio is good. And for those of you who may already picked up that I sound a bit funny, oh my god, I got the flu again. So I was spending the last 24 hours actually recovering. Hopefully, get ready for this stream. So let me know if all is clear. That's good. All is clear. Thank you so much for joining me. Right, guys. Big hello to Retro Toy Escapades, who has been in the chat since early on. Jean Francois Pa, I think I got that right this time, right? Andrew Davis, thank you for joining. And we have Miggy in the house. Thank you for joining as well. My Nix, as usual. Thank you for joining. The Titan, hail to the chat and looking forward to this jam-packed session, which I hope indeed will be a jam-packed session as well. There's going to be lots of show and tell. I'm going to be testing out my other camera. Hopefully it works this time around. And also hello to Leo Denver Rex. Thank you so much. Kato's in the house. Thank you so much for joining me. We have, I believe this is Talby Collects 980. Sorry if I messed that up. Daniel, thank you so much for joining. Ernest as well. Thank you for joining me, guys. Wilto Prime. We've got Atom 12. We've got as well. Yes, it's a new 3D logo which I debuted in the New Year stream. And we got Randall. Wow. Plankenholm. Nice. That's interesting last name. We got Mr. 76767 as well. Road Pig John, thank you so much for joining. Hello, hello, hello. All clear, all right. We got also just say hello to a few more people before we actually start the stream. Stitch Young, thank you for joining. We got Josh F in the house. Thank you, sir. Also in the house is Dicky Two Shoes. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Visionaries for 2025. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, all right? Scott Hughes, can't wait to see you at Joe Fest this year. Yes, definitely. We have also White Beard Michael says hello. We have Thomas Freund. I hope I got that right. What's up? What's up? Bob Fauzi. Is that right? Bob Fauzi. We have also got Don't. Yes, Mars is coming up. We got Adam Patterson. Thank you so much for joining me. Philip Yeager as well. Robert Yanis. Okay, hope I got that right. Sorry, guys. Okay, we got almost 60 people in the house. And I think I should just start off the live stream. Everything's kicking up. Say hello again to Underground Combat here. Stitch Young, I've mentioned that already. One of the dates for the New Year celebration is actually the 28th would be the New Year's Eve. 29th is the New Year's Day itself, and I'll be flying off on the 29th on the night, which is the 30th, midnight to Nuremberg. Yep. Hey, Azuma Tang Feng Cheng, thank you so much for joining. And we also have Leo Denver Rex in the house. John G as well. Pickle D. All right. One comment here. Got my Aces recently, and I have no idea. I was on the fence about buying. They look fantastic. Thanks so much. All right. We have also Hyung Nguyen. I hope I got that right. Vietnamese name, I think. And good day to you. And Robert Evans, what's up? Keep that Machina car coming. Keep that Machina. Machina? No, it's Machina, Makina. That's right. And GeForce is just right over here. I'll be showing it to you guys in just a bit. Okay. All right, guys. There is comments are popping, but I think I got to get into the chat, get into the stream proper. Okay. So second stream of the new year. I definitely have been busy. In fact, the factories have all shut down. In fact, during the live stream, the last live stream, I did a recap of last year. We were so busy in January of 2024, and it's not so much because there's still, almost, I would say, half a month left for January, but actually the factory has shut down. So that's only that much we can do for January. So what I have here is just the samples that we've done, and then the factory resumes work around middle of February, and then we can get back into the groove once again. Okay. As for when things are gonna be up for pre-order, I will let you guys know. Obviously, the team is working behind the scenes to get things up for pre-orders, especially the MUSK. Right, everybody's excited about the MUSK. So maybe we will get to the MUSK first. How about that? Okay. So let me just add that to the stage. Hopefully you can see that. Can you guys see it? Hopefully, right? Okay. So, all right. So we have basically firmed up the pricing for the MUSK, right? The underground modular underground sewer command. Let me just get a sip of water. Again, guys, apologies. I'm just recovering from a bad cold. Okay. Caught it from somewhere. I have no idea. So, okay. We have basically showed off this whole thing in a video presentation that I did when I was in Singapore. If you guys want to check it out, I will probably just leave the link in one of the comments. Maybe the mods can share the link of my video that I did on YouTube if the mod is around. Okay, so yeah, if any of you have that link, just share it. The one where I was showing off the MUSK in terms of the different sections. So basically, what we have here is the finalized pricing and what each component is going to comprise of. We have the street section, right? The street section is going to be at $89.95. Obviously, shipping is extra. And what we have here, as it is explained as best as we can, is that there's actually 4 sections of the road, right? Asphalt. And within that one section, there's actually an optional piece, which is maybe myself bigger than no row. This one. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So in the section there, we can actually have a circular sewer cover, manhole cover, that you can actually have there or replace with a asphalt section as well. So if you don't want the sewer manhole cover there, you can just cover it up with thank you, Kato. There you go. Yep, that is the link to the video that I showed off the MUSK. Okay, so we have that option, and then there's actually 4 sections of the pavement that you can actually put onto there. So these 4 sections of the pavement will duplicate itself onto the other 4 section when you have the super MUSK. And then you have obviously a 2 section of wall pieces. Mind you that these guys are actually 12 inches tall, right? The wall section itself is 12 inches tall. And what you have there is 2 sections there. And, there is these ventilation vents that you can, place onto any part of the wall yourself by means of double-sided tape that's provided. Okay. They wouldn't damage the surface of the plastic, not to worry over there. And there's actually an opening door. If you guys spot that there's something wrong with the door coming out and there's a bit of a step, we will be addressing that. Obviously, I will maybe just move the door a little bit down because this is not yet tooled. Okay, so these are final adjustments that I'm making. And obviously, you have this little light on the top of the door that actually shines on and give you a bit of a lighting effect. So the door actually opens itself, although behind of the door is empty, but with lots of customizers out there, you can actually, put a section that would mean that when you open the door, there's a piece of cardboard that shows something inside. I'm sure Johnny Nostalgia, if he's listening, will be customizing some stuff for the MUSK. Okay, so there you have it. 89 95 is this section right there for the street section. Okay. And next up, we have the sewer section. The sewer section is exactly what you see over there. There is basically 3 walls of bricks, but unlike the NECA version where the sides of the walls are empty, that means when you look at it from the sides, it's empty. We actually have a full brick wall uh, coverage for that. The only side that's empty is behind. So we figured that since you're going to be placing the structure behind or in front of a wall, then probably the backside having an extra tooling would not really be economical. So we have at least on the sides, it's all covered up. It wouldn't look cheap or strange. So in this section here, we have devised it in such a way whereby instead of making the sewer pipes, that runs along the walls with that offers no support whatsoever, we've decided to just go ahead to go run it through the center. Well, not really the center, but right at the top there. So if you place the street section on top, that pipe itself is so sturdy that it forms a instant support across. Right. Initially, we wanted to do like metal rods to support the street section, but with this piece right here, it's all nice and strong without the need of having all these things. So in the sewer section, you will have that little piece there, that play piece in the wall that can be removed. Okay, you can put it back as well. It totally jigs in just nice. The big sewer crate cover is removable. You can actually put it behind there or on the sides, up to you. You have 2 LED lights that is powered by 3 LR41 batteries. I know you guys have asked about, plug it in by like a USB cable and stuff like that, but it is just a little bit too much things for us to do in terms of putting stuff on the back. But it's still an option that I'm considering because it's always work in progress. But at least what you will get at the bare minimum is individual unit lights with LED with the requirement for the batteries. But if we do get to do the next stage, then you can plug it in with a continuous USB charging light, which I think we should aim for because it doesn't really cost that much. It's just that it doesn't make it look nice with all the wires running around. you know Again, in the ramen racer, all the wires are hidden within the car itself with all the electronics and the circuit boards, so that forms an okay configuration. But in terms of this guy, everything would be exposed on the back, and I don't know if that's the way to go, but we'll see. All right, we'll see. Okay, so that is the sewer section, and it's priced at 99.95. Okay, so previously, again, we have the street section at 89.95, the sewer section at 99.95, and if your math is right, let me just get my math here. So if I have 89.95 plus 99.95, it should get me 189.90 for 2 together, right? But if you get 2 together, you get only 159.95. How is that right? How is that right? How does that math work? Well, it's because it's a discount, right? The more you get, the cheaper it goes. So if you go for the MUSK itself, the modular underground sewer command, instead of getting both separately, you will get it at 159.95. And I'm not sure if you can see the little prints there. I can't see myself, but basically it's all the verbiage that we have written for both the street section and the sewer section combined together. And not just that, you will get additional pieces, because with the section like this by itself, you can't actually have the leather going to anywhere. And if you look at the little pipe, the vertical pipe with the valve wheel, you couldn't do that as well with this. So you can only do it when you have the entire MUSK, which is a street section over the sewer section, and then you can have the extra piece. So not only are you getting a reduced price, you're getting extra pieces. Okay, let me just say that again. Not only are you getting a reduced price, you are getting extra pieces. I'm not sure if Ninja is watching, but I'm sure Ninja will have something to say about this, right? Reduced price, extra pieces. Because he was doing a video about extra price with extra pieces. So anyway, you got the extra little um, vertical valve, wrong, the vertical pipe that you can place anywhere. Okay, you can actually place it anywhere at all within the whole area. You will have the leather that is not. I mean, the reason why is shown there in a bit of a vertical is because you can actually put it. I'm wrong. The reason why it's shown there at a bit of an angle is because to show you that you can actually put it up if the manhole cover is open. Okay, so not only that, again, I think I may have missed one part here on the actual mask. There's also a section there that is a optional grate cover or a optional circular concrete flooring. Okay, as you can see over there in the mask concept. Okay, so these are all still CG renders, but you can actually see the final prototype as I've shown in the link that Kato has shown. The only reason why I did not have actual pictures of the prototypes because I didn't have time to take pictures of those things. So we have to sort of use the renders to explain what we're talking about. But at least you see that the actual thing is there. Not to mention how big this entire piece actually is. Okay. I'm just going to take a bit of a pause to have a sip of water and then maybe look at some comments here. So hi Neil for joining the stream. You will take all your 4 ninja teenage. Okay. All right. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, I'll take all 4 teenage nuclear accident amphibians, please. Okay. Yes, there's more indeed. I'm a Marvel Legends guy. I want this so much for the Marlock's tunnels, the lizard's lair vermin, if you ever make them. Great. Yeah, I think this is actually for anybody's imagination. And thanks again, Kato. Click that link and go to the actual explanation of the mask. Hey, Gary, thank you for joining. Got your message. Again, this would have explained it. I was down and out with a bad cold, shivering at certain point. Got some meds in, and then I'm here for the stream. I'll get to all the questions you asked me in a bit. All right, Gary. Can we restock the McFarlane CAC sets? Well, Russ, if you email after sales, AFTERSALES at ramentoy.com, I could probably arrange some spare units that we have maybe from canceled orders. Okay, so please do that. Otherwise, we are not actually currently restocking any more of the CAC sets because, as I mentioned before, the second offering had much lesser orders compared to the first time round. So we barely made it for the MOQ of the second round. So we will definitely not be doing a third round until maybe the CAC 2.0 is out. All right. Okay. So glad you didn't waste. Well, it's a different thing, right? That's a licensed product with the furniture and everything. So it's a different thing. But we'll get to that in just a bit because that costs $299.95. And then what you get for $299.95, my friends, is this. Okay. So for $299.95, you are getting not one, not two, but with the street section and everything. And how big this thing is, once again, must be shown in the video. You must see it. It is 48 inches wide. Okay, so you get a 24-inch wide mask, you times 2, that's 48 inches wide. You are going in 16 inches deep, and then overall height is 24 inches. That's how big the super mask is. Not only that, you are getting the extra parts that only come with a super mask. And yes, I mean, this is the marketing aspect. We have got to get you guys invested in the super mask. You will get the other street section that is only available with the super mask at the moment, right? Which is that shutter door. That shutter door can be open or closed. There's an option part, right? It's not actually moving a shutter up, but rather the whole section gets removed or repositioned. And then you have that fire escape section with a drop down movable ladder. You have the section below, which is having that PVC stream that's already colored, and that's positionable. You don't have to put it there. You can put it anywhere else that you want. There's going to be that extra little step platform that goes up to. People were asking, where does it go up to? It's up to you. It's up to your imagination. You can even customize stuff, right? It could be a secret door, okay? And that little drain crate, and you've asked for the water flow that flows out from the big pipe. We will have that included as well. And then you have 4 LEDs, right? 4 LED lamps that powers the inside of the sewer. And to address the funny looking ceiling, it will all be covered with PVC sheet. We'll provide a dark black PVC sheet that covers up everything, so you won't see some funny looking Lego like configuration of our parts as you are doing your photography for the super mask looking up. So all in all, the super mask is $299.95. Again, when can I order? When can I order? The team is working earnestly to get everything up. Again, it's not as simple, okay, but indeed it's on the way. I think within the next few days, we targeted end of January for the launch of the mask for sale, and I think we should be able to meet that deadline. But of course, I will still be in touch on Facebook and IG as and when things happen. Okay. By the way, I'd like to take this pause and just ask you guys to hit that like button for me on the live stream. And if you can share it on your socials, please do. Okay. As I look at a question from Sean Councey. Hey Ace, another great show. Will the Ramen Racer Metal Black ever be at a discounted price like the Razer? Well, currently not, but in the event that we have to discount it to clear stock, then we would do it. Now, the reason why it couldn't be at a discount is for a variety of reasons. We have to honor the people that supported the Ramen Racer on the onset with the early bird price. If having another discount for something that's already done would not be, in a sense, fair treatment to those who came in early to help us out with the campaign. So we're just trying to tell everybody that, if we're doing something, help us out on the initial stage, because the initial stage is when you'll get the best possible price. And the only reason why you need to help us out on the initial stage is because we are seriously a very small setup with a very small quantity of production. There's no question about it. I was even speaking on the phone with industry professionals this morning with a meeting, and they were surprised that we are only doing 1,000 units of something. So help us out, because again, it's not what the graphics, the visuals could be that we're doing very well, but actually in effect, we are still a very conservative outfit. Okay, so in regards to that, maybe a Black Friday sale if we still have stock of the Ramen Racer. Okay, and then since we're on the subject of the Ramen Racer, please go to the Ramen Toy official fan page, and if the mods can also drop the link to the official fan page, that would help me to explain why BBTS don't have the certain Inferno Racer for sale anymore. So we'll just get out of the way. All right. Let's see. I got some questions here, which I think I have. Last live, I think you mentioned getting a rev early. I believe most of you, some of you would have already gotten your shipping notice of the. Oh, right, no, this is the rev. Sorry. Okay, start from the start again. Yes, we are currently in the second test shot phase. In fact, if Ninja is listening, you better get your video up really soon. So Ninja is helping us out with a video on the test shot of the tank, the hunter, the amphisbaena, the bridge layer, not the phalanx yet, because we were still tooling on the phalanx before the holidays kicked in. And then once he had that video up, it will be another chance to get the armored vehicles at a discount via his coupon code. And after that, we are already looking to have the certain exclusives available physically for sale in June. So that should sort of answer your question about getting it earlier. Yes, so it's still the case, but as to how much earlier, I have to update you guys accordingly, because we do prioritize exclusives over the mass stock. And the mass stock, we did actually put in the caveat that we are shipping fourth quarter of this year, but we are always looking to get in early. So please look out for my next announcement. But since I've already mentioned also about the shipping notice, that was for the refs, the REV. I'm sure some of you guys are already getting the shipping notice. But with that, please do understand that it's being shipped from the boat. So once you get a notice, I think it's like 6 weeks before you actually get the product. And that is obviously the most economical pricing of shipping that we can get. We have worked with many logistics partners, and the team is always looking for the one that is the most reliable, that is the most affordable. And indeed, okay, there is so much more to shipping than just shipping. There's all these what you might call it, fine print and stuff like that. You have things that you don't want to be messing around with, right? With I don't know, tariffs or things like that. I don't know. There's so many stuff with logistics. They don't ship to certain places. They do this and that. There is some clearance, but at the end of the day, we are committed to getting your orders to you in the shortest possible manner, in the most economical manner. So trust us on that, because there's no other way to ship a big van than through this method, because anything that goes air is at least 100 or more US dollars just for shipping. Okay, so we'll get that definitely to you guys. Okay, so sorry, I digress. We're talking about the mask. So let's see. I should actually highlight some of these questions, which I can get to later. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, where was I? Okay. All right, sorry guys. I'm doing this OMO, one man operation, and I'm just trying to see if I can. Okay, so there you go, guys. These are the pricing, but that's not all. That's not all. Okay, that's not all. Okay. So again, $299.95 is the price, and there's still gonna be some special stuff which I'll announce later, not now. Right? There's still gonna be something special. So that's why you gotta stay tuned to our socials, like and subscribe on Ramen Toy. Okay, there's gonna be this stretch goals. This is not a special thing they're gonna be announcing. Okay, there'll be another special thing. This is just telling you the stretch goals. Okay, if we hit 500 pieces of super mask soap, hope you can see over there, right? SM denotes super mask. Okay, you will be getting a fire hydrant sticker. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. No stickers and no patches here, right? You'll be getting the extra little fire hydrant piece. Okay, if we hit 500 units of the super mask soap, and if we hit 650 super mask soap on our website, we will throw in the fire hydrant and the mailbox. And the mailbox will be upgraded so that it has a little handle that actually opens up the the opening. Okay, and then if we get to 800 of super mask sold on our website, we will throw in the street lamp that will have a LED. Now this one, it cannot be plug-in USB because it's simply too intricate, right? To run a wire through that little thin section down and then trying to get it to be, it's just too much. So this has got to be a separate powered LR41 times 3 battery. Okay, so you'll get that, and then obviously the street lamp attaches magnetically to the pavement, which will also have a magnet. And then finally, if we do get 1,200 super masks sold, we will also throw in this phone booth with the LED, and everything can be seen thanks to Kato again on our video that I showed exactly how big all these things are in my hands. Okay, and a comment from Robert Evans: the Mobula looks amazing. Okay, I thought it was a mask. Okay. Thanks so much. We'll get to the Mobula in just a bit, Robert. Thanks so much. So there you go, guys. These are the goals that you will have to help us to get to, so that everything falls into play. All right. So that is so much for the super mask. I will take questions. Let's see, by doing this and going to here. Okay, let's take a break and answer some questions. Okay, I think I've highlighted some of these over here. Okay. So these dimensions are difficult for me. 16-inch is slightly too deep for my bookshelf, and 24 is too tall. Yes, so this is something that we have considered, and we have talked about the D12 shelf. But seriously, guys, the D12 shelf is just too restrictive for anything. Now, again, it's very difficult to gauge because not everybody has the D12 shelf, and the D12 shelf is already decommissioned by IKEA. So for us to do something that fits only the D12 shelf would be so restrictive that it can only be something that builds up with that little footprint that is like a square. So we basically wanted to have something that matches the exact NECA piece. That was what the whole campaign was about in the first place. We sought out this journey to help you guys to do something that would counter the price that you're concerned with the NECA version, which is obviously with more stuff, at $299.95. But we have just a bigger environment with less stuff for $299.95. So you can make the decision yourself on to what exactly you want. Okay, so that unfortunately I can't really help you with the size. It's there, and if you can think about setting up something just for this guy, I'm sure it's going to be a great display. Okay. So Chris, thanks for your comment. We also have Jeff who talked about ordering the mystery machine, and yes, that's something that I'll get to a bit later as well. So I was just highlighting all these comments. All in for the Super Mass. It'll be my crowning piece for the action figure CD diorama. Thank you so much. Ross Henry, can you say that email address again? Yes, the email address is after sales. So after hours, right? After sales at ramentoy.com. Toy with no S. Okay. Anyone worried about ordering from this company? Okay, don't. It's okay, right? Thank you again for the affirmation, J Wolf. Appreciate it. We have big boys, big dog, big dog Choi. Can I still order the braid car? Yes, you can order it because it is still available on pre-orders on our website. So www.ramentoy.com, you can go over there and you can order the van, which is currently shipping. You're still waiting for your great white stand. Neil, you always have problems. I don't know why. So I will see how it goes. Okay, I'll go and check it out after the holidays, right? After the holidays, because right now everything is shut down. Okay, so let me get back to the live comments here. Supermask all the way. Glad you at least thinking about the USB. Yes, we'll think about it, but whether or not we can execute it is a different story because there's lots of wires that goes on. Maybe again, maybe we'll do a customizers kit for anybody who wants to do it to DIY on their own. All right. This is a question about Mobula. Hello Ace, I'm so pleased with both copies of my Great White. I did receive my flight stand. Looking forward to the updates on the awesome Mobula, which I have right here. So I'll show you guys in just a bit. Any chance for blast effects? Yes, we will get to that one by one. All right, guys. We are 40 minutes in. Thank you so much for liking this live stream. I hope that it is informative and educational. I have got to top up my water first. Thank you, Mr. Cato, for helping me with all the. In fact, I think I should get Mr. Cato to help me out as my moderator, as my co-host sometime. Okay, so all right, so that is a super mask. Okay, and I'm going to move on next to, I believe, a demonstration of our next release product, which will be up for pre-orders once we get the licenses final approval. Okay, so I'm going to be switching to desk cam. So I'm going to be doing this with a few minutes offline. So just give me a second, all right? Okay, so this is the desk cam, and I think it worked this time around. Okay, my voice could be a little bit distant because now the mic is a bit further away, but let me know if everything's good. Okay, so this is our first licensed product from Tatsunoko Eagle Sharp. This is the prototype. All good. Thank you, Manix. Okay, and I have the Gull Wings body to just do a bit of a size comparison. Okay, as you can see at different heights, it looks different size. So this is both are on the table. If I lift it up a little bit, it looks a bit bigger, but no, it's just like that. Okay, so that's for size comparison. And then here is basically what we have in terms of a first ever look at the Eagle shop, which is going to be in plastic, not die cast. The only parts that will be in die cast is the landing gear. Okay, and what we have is that this is like Machina scale, because we have a Machina figure here, which is obviously a Violet Widow against the Ken's figure. Okay, there we go. Whoops. All right. So more on the Violet Widow a bit later, but now we're just looking at this. So on the figure wise, these are all prototypes. Okay, prototypes. So it is still very fragile. It will have a like cloth cape, but the cape would have to be taken off if you need to put the figure into the cockpit for obvious reasons, because the cape is just too thick. We're still looking at trying to get the cape uh, to a thinner material, but we'll see. Okay, so the whole idea is that we are making this as a series. So this is the first of the series, G1. It is a no-brainer that G2 will be next, and G3 and G4 and so on and so forth. Obviously, if we do well, at least on G1, right? If sales are totally bad, then I guess that's the end of the road for us. So that's G1, and then you have all these little accessories here, which I think for the real hardcore fans, you will know what this is, right? And then this actually goes inside of the air intake there, which can be opened over here. All right, if we open up this, and this piece actually goes in there, so everything will be better formed. Right now, just a prototype, and then you close it up. Okay, so that's that. And then these are the landing gear, which we will obviously have a much better fingernail slots to open up, and then take out the landing gear. Okay, that's why it's over here. Let me just try it again with my fingernail. In fact, just needs a bit of finesse. There we go. Okay, so the landing gear comes out, turns it a little bit, and there you have it. Okay, so this is the configuration with the landing gear. So once again, this one will close up. So this landing gear will all be in die-cast metal, right? Just like the old Chogokin sort of thing, right? Close up. There you go, landing gear up. And then Eagle shot deploys by just like cocking a shotgun, right? Cocking a shotgun. See, it deploys. See that? Okay. All right. And then it just closes back up again over here. Deploys. You see that? I just pull this, it deploys. All right. And then the thing about Eagle Shop is that the canopy is not your conventional canopy. It opens up by sliding this like inside. So we couldn't do that. So it has to be an interchangeable piece whereby you have the additional part like that. You know what I'm saying? The canopy actually slides inwards. It doesn't open conventionally like a F16 or F14. It does this strange sliding motion. So we can't do that. We can only do an interchangeable part. Okay. So you got the details inside, and Just close it in, and then these are missiles. So obviously missiles that we place into here. I won't demonstrate right now because I risk losing it. So basically pushed in, and then this will just launch off the missiles. All right. So this is Eagle Sharp, and of course, obviously, there's going to be an optional nose, whereby this bird slices would be retracted, so to speak, but we can't do that. Obviously, that's movie magic, so we just interchange the nose piece to have the version without the bird slices. All right. So I'm just gonna come over to here to check out some comments before we go on to the next one, which is Mobula. Okay. If this line does well, like what you see you go for Speed Racer, we will consider. Hey, Juji, we'll consider that. Any plans for flight stand? Yes, the G1 will come with a flight stand. In fact, let me see if I can actually show you guys the. Let's see. All right, I'm going to present. Share screen. All right, so this is all the parts that comes with the G1, right? There's a flight stand, there's the figure, the missiles, and everything there. Okay. All right. Give me a second while I bring out the other piece for presentation. I'm still here. Will it actually include the flight stand though? Yes, it will this time, Neil. Not to worry. It was a fluke that the flight stand was not included in the Great White. Hey, Gregory. 6-inch figures. Love to have some ramen toys 6-inch figures off. Okay. The pricing on this would be disclosed once we have the licenses final approval, but we are looking at 150 US. Will it be painted? Yes, everything that we do will be all painted, as in colored. It might be in injection plastic, but it will all be colored. Okay. Greetings from Singapore. Thanks, Peter, for joining. All right, next guys would be all right, Mobula. Okay, so Mobula here again, comparison with the size of Gullwing, and obviously we have Mobula's pilot, Violet Widow. Okay, we have all the parts, missiles, and everything. I will be doing a video for Mobula, but again, I was caught sick with a flu, so I wasn't able to actually do anything in the last few days. But yeah, I'm trying to get a Mobula video out in time for the launch, which will be next month, obviously. So there's been highlights about the color of the headlights, which we will change to the body color, right? It will not be this color. I think obviously when I presented the coloration to the painter, they mistook that since this part is blue, then this part is also blue. But no, it's a mistake. right? So it will be changed, not to worry. It's a small thing. So, this is Mobula, and basically what we have is you can have it as without the what's that, window. And then you just add on the window here if you want, right? Okay, there you go. All right, there you go. I just dropped something. Anyway, so there you go. So the window, let me see if I can find it. There we go. All right, so the window is there if you want it, and then if you don't want it, you just remove it. Prototype, there we go. Remove it. Okay, and then the details inside. So basically what you want to do is you want to transform it. This is the details over there. Okay, and then you have the headlights in front that will open up like so, right? Close it. This part here activates the top there. All right, so you can place the missiles inside just like that. Just like that. Right, 3. And they all will launch at the same time with the press of the button. All right, so all 3 gets launched. Right, I pressed it with right, so there you go. All 3 gets launched. So let's just imagine that they're launched. Close it back up. So how we transform this is basically you just remove the back like this. Okay, and that's when this thing pops up, right? It pops, see? Okay, and then all these are unfortunately like manual stuff. And then you open up the here, you extend the wings, and you do likewise with here, and you extend the wings as well. All right, that's a simple transformation, but it definitely helps to get the transformation correct from a toy that never was cartoon accurate. And then obviously with this, you can remove that and again extend the wings, and you have a little thing that flies off, right? There will be seat belts attached later. Same thing happens for here. Just remove that, and there's another passenger side that has the same configuration. There you go. All right, so you got 2 seats there, and then you got the figure with the interchangeable helmet, because obviously you can't put a helmet over this kind of hair, right? That she has this kind of hair. You can't put it on, so you have to interchange the head with the helmet, and that's how it looks. And finally, these pieces here just goes on like so. So unfortunately, we don't have a place to house them when the car is in car mode. There's just no space. All right, and that is Mobula. All right. Let's see. Very clever seat removal. Thank you so much. Uh, Again from Neil. Be cool if at least one seat had a mini stand. Ooh, that means more tooling, my friend. We will look into it. We'll look into it. Okay. So far I'm buying everything you should off. My wallet hates me. Thank you, Titan. Apologies. That is neat with the seats and even rhymes, Derek. Thank you so much. And I'm just gonna do a quick show of the. Wait a minute. We'll just show you this JPEG. All right, and I'll probably stop the screen here and present the window here. Okay, there we go. So that is all you get with the Mobula. All right. Give me a second, guys. Okay. All right, I'm back online. Okay. So that was the presentation of using the desk cam. Hopefully that worked out. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. What have I missed? Can't wait to add the Mobula to the collection. Thank you so much. Yes, we are looking to get this on pre-order. I would say next month, as well as I guess the Gatchaman. So there's going to be lots of stuff to order, guys. Help us out, support the cause. Okay, and let's see. I'm going to start from the bottom. Which machina is next? Overbite is next. We're going to continue with that. And speaking of machina, I believe by New York Toy Fair, we will see the offerings of the MUSK licensee, loyal subjects, where they will show off, I believe, the MUSK stuff. So I'm also interested to actually find out what is in store for us. I'm a customer, definitely. I'm going to be buying some official MUSK license products. Okay. Hello, Ace. I like to much. Wait, the cartoon treatment. Love it. Okay, sorry, I'm just so Jose, we are doing overbite next, and then as for the bot, I will have to see how we will reintegrate it with, like I said, the idea of a gift set. From initially, the plan was to have a gift set with the gull wing, so we'll see how it goes. Because we're still very much on the radar of C&D, so we have to really exercise caution with that somehow. Which I think there's no way for us to. It's going to come. The C&D is going to come. So we just have to see how it goes. Payment plans. We are still looking into it because that is something on the financial side that I guess I don't have jurisdiction on. Right? The payment plan provider dictates that if you are not a US company, they do not allow it. I don't know. I really hope that the team can figure out the payment plans, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't have the answer. There's every chance we want to do it, but whether or not we can do it is a different story. Yes, thanks, my Nix, for that. So let me go up to see. Yes, thanks. No, we don't take that, Neil. I'm sure you have the extra dough that's available. Can we have extra missiles? Yes, we'll throw in some extras just to just in case that you will probably lose some, as we did with the Great White. We throw in 4. Okay. Hey, Juji, going back to the G1, what's the articulation on the figure? The articulation is the same as Machina. So you have a swivel head, you have arms, shoulders, elbows, groin, and ankles. Yep. And I think also stomach. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Same as Machina. Vinny Raid, if you are still not getting your stands, please do contact us at aftersales@ramentoy.com, because as far as things goes, we have already sent out everything, even though after the Canadian Postal Service strike that halted stands being sent to Canada, that has been resolved. So I think we have already resent all the stands. Yep, cartoons never have to worry about physics. That's the thing. Derek really loved Mass as a kid. Not sure why I don't collect as an adult. You don't collect as an adult? Okay. What's that? So rare? Didn't get that. All right. Bob, again, love the prototype and painted eyes on Violet Widow. Any chance she's coming with eyeless? Okay, so this one is something that we need to think about how to implement. We are trying to do some individual uh, figures, and I guess we will introduce that in that way, in a sense that the individual carded figures will have painted eyes, and then the ones included with the vehicle does not. We'll see how it goes, right? But obviously, since I've already shown off this with the painted eyes, then it has to be vice versa. It's got to be the non-painted in the individual packs, right? For some reason. Oh man, it's a conundrum. I tell you guys, it's not easy. Um. Oh, Drew G needs to do a live stream soon. Okay, great. Leo, I greatly appreciate the new line of Robo seats, stamping from 3030 horse. Okay, not sure if I followed that. Yeah, I think it just keeps getting better, right? Because we learn and kaizen, and we just want to keep getting better at what we do. Thank you, Dominico. Hello from 8 Mile. Any chance of some large inhumanoids type monsters? Uh, we'll keep it in the lookout. Hello, Master Sun. Good to see you here. Yes, I know that you're buying the Mobula. Thank you so much for the support. All right. So any question, guys? By the way, we are like let's see, we are no, it's not too loud over there. We are just a bit off from 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Not that subscribers count matters, but let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we are like 4,800 subscribers. So go ahead to YouTube and help us out by hitting 5,000, hopefully before the new year, right? 5,000 subscribers. There'll be a nice ring to it. All right. So help us out. Get to YouTube. I'm just gonna plug in myself and go check us out on YouTube and subscribe. Any question, guys? I'll be answering questions to bring us to. Let's see. Yeah, so that is what I have. I think so far for this live stream. There's a few more things. I just okay. Again, pardon me. I'm just feeling a bit groggy from the medicine. All right, so we've gone over the MUSK, we've gone over Gatchaman, G1, and Mobula. We have a few more things in the pipeline which needs addressing. So let's see. First things first is that we have a. I'm gonna have to plug this in. Yeah, I guess in my little thumbnail of the stream, I showed off a lot of stuff. So let's go address all of that. Yes, we're still working on that. In fact, it will be coming up for pre-orders this year. Definitely, we have worked out some issues with the joints and everything, and then we are ready to go. So right here, okay. So guys, we have a collaboration with Zika and Giant Leap using our van as the canvas, our tooling, and they've come up with this nice livery called the Mystery Machine. And if you head on down to our website, you can get a pre-order link that I think brings you to their website where you can go support and make your purchase for the Mystery Machine, which is basically our van applied with the decals that shows off the van in the Mystery Machine colors. All right. I think it looks pretty cool. Yep. Wonder why it's not showing. Anyways, let's see. Okay, there we go. Why is it not showing? Okay, so just mouse over. Yep, head on down to Zika Toys. Okay, and if you like what you see, go ahead to place the orders for this vehicle, which will be really nice. I mean, we've done the prototype. It's in hand. These pictures are from the prototype, and they definitely looks pretty nice. Okay. Yes, Russ, the Tech 2.0 is coming along. I will show off the prototypes after the Chinese New Year. So look forward to that. Will there be any more 6-inch figures? Yes, the Ace of Aviation Wave 2 is also coming up. So I will be showing off more information on that again. Oh, 4 seats, huh? Yeah, no. I guess I can bring it up to Zika, and if they want to have 4 seats, we'll have 4 seats. No problem there. Yes, Titan, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And let me just go check another thing I want to share with you guys. Guys, so sorry about that. I wanted to show you something on the Titanium Titans, but I think I couldn't pull it out in time. Okay. Okay, so we have talked about the MUSK. We have talked about Gatchaman. We got Mobula going on. There's the vans that's coming up. We are shipping the vans as we speak, and 30 is still in the works because there's still some aspect of 30 that we're working on. So please do bear with us on that one, as well as certain aspects on the, let's see. Okay, let me go check out a nice super chat. Any chance of Sun Wukong figures call accessories like a cloud? So you're looking for accessories for Sun Wukong? I have to check that out, guys. So thanks for the super chat. Trash around my plastic, $10. I'll have to check around for this Sun Wukong thing. And as for the tariffs, again, not sure how it will affect. I'll have to look at the logistics people that will tell us otherwise. Okay. Thank you for joining, my friend. Just a quick pop in to say hi. Thanks so much. Have a great day at work. Yes, talk about figures, right? Figures or accessories. We'll look into that. Definitely something new just popped up to me. Okay. So we have um let's look at this. All right, just a bit of showing off this little thumbnail here. And obviously we've mentioned the stuff that I've shown you. I couldn't bring the tank. The tank is actually with somebody else, which I've mentioned, Mr. Ninja. And then on the back over here, you can see us working on 30. On the back deck, you can see us working on the next 118 scale vehicle, or rather the first 118 scale vehicle, not the next, because this is our first 118 scale vehicle. And then this is the next 112 scale vehicle right here. Okay. So no much surprises there. We're just trying to get it worked out. Just trying to see how it goes, whether we can get a approval or we just have to go do it the other way. All right. So yeah, and questions, guys. Let me know any questions. Hey, 8 points. Good to see you here. What's up with the series working up? Okay. Hey, it's the Kenyan. Thanks for joining the stream. Rumbles into the stream, maybe an hour plus too late, but you can always catch the replay. Thank you so much for joining. So vans are already shipping. Derek, they require 6 weeks to get to the USA. Razor Pack will be available soon as well. Again, it have got to be worked out with the back end side. We are getting it up. So once it's up, it's free for ordering. Okay, we'll let you know. We'll let you guys know on our Facebook feeds, as well as IG, as well as uh the mailer, right? Our e-blast. All right. We'd love to see the vans in O-ring scaled size. So shrinking down the van to 118. There's many requests for that. New tooling, obviously, but we'll see. All right, we'll see how we can get things going. Let's get the vans in the hands of folks first, and if there is the demand for us to move into 118, then let's do it. Hey Joel, so figures wise, one at a time. We're currently working on another classic 80s vehicle with the figure, so we will get to that in just a bit. Let's see if I can actually show something. I don't know. Downloads. Yeah, I don't have it right now with me. Plus, I'm a bit groggy, and I don't want to be clicking on the wrong file. All right, so hey, Agent on Clocks. In the last episode of MUSK, Manta has a very visible Venom green marking on the side of the ZX. Wow. Please show me the screenshot, man. Would love to do another variant. Thank you, Joel. Really appreciate your kind words. We appreciate everybody so much. It is with your support that all these things can happen and take place. Very much, because we are really fighting against a big tide of legalese, right? We talked about this many times. We do what we do because if we don't do it, there's just no way it gets done. To go and do it with the proper licensing is not possible at many a times, as you have probably seen. Those who follow us on our socials and on various live streams that you guys attend and then listen to other people talking about it, it is not as simple as just doing it, or rather, if they don't let you do it, then just don't do it. Because if that's the case, then I wouldn't be sitting here having these live streams, because I'll be doing something else, right? So that subject can be talked to the cows come home, and we wouldn't get any resolution other than there's nothing to be done because of the fact that it's not supposed to be done. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but that's what it is. So we will need your support to help us develop all these, because again, all these things requires lots of funding. Every single prototype that we do, as far as you can see, it's all brand new molds. We got brand new molds for the gull wing, brand new molds for the great white, brand new molds for Mobula, and we don't really run it many times over. We don't like reuse it. We can't, right? Even for the gull wing, we only managed to do another run of very small numbers for the BotCon exclusive, for the Joe Fest exclusive. Those are just like 200 pieces, right? 200, because we had to put two and two together to get 1,000. All right. So those are really very the stuff that we do that helps us to put one and one together. Okay. Even for what I showed you earlier, this one over here, we were asking for the license, and apparently, from what I was told, finally, that it's not possible, right? This one over here, I'm sure you know what it is. So what do we do? Do we spend all this money to prototype and then just call it a day? Just throw it into the trash bin, or auction it off to the highest bidder for the prototype? Or do we make it into steel molds and produce it like the ramen racer and get it in your hands so that you can have a chance to own something like this on the 1/12 scale, right? So it's all subject to uh, what we do, basically. All right, so it's almost 90 minutes. I guess we're 8 minutes more to go to 1:30, 1 hour 30 minutes, and I want to just start to wind down the stream. answer some questions if possible, and let's see how it goes. All right. You are a hero of a little toy people, of the little toy people. Um, oh, thank you so much. Yeah. I wasn't planning to talk about all these things, but I just think that suddenly I was feeling to talk about it because I don't know. I'm on medication. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just seeing more stuff I'm buying from Ramen Toy. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's see. Black Pursuit car, pretty much. Yes, we'll have some more 10 tanks in future. Perhaps not the exact same tone, but we'll have some available as well. So again, if you have all these stuff to share, please do email me. Right, you can email me and get me the information so that I can actually see to it. When will the pre-order start for the horse buddy? We anticipated much earlier, but again, we don't want to cram all the pre-orders all in at once. Again, we had a good showing in Singapore Comic Con in December. There's obviously a lot of stuff we need to sell. Antagonist Scientists, 3-0, the Mask, uh, stuff like that. So Mobula, right? G1. So that's all. Let me just count it right now, right? So if you have 3-0, you have Mobula, you have G1. That's three items. Mask four. That's four items that we cannot stress our fan base with a one-time pre-order. So in effect, if you look at the way Ramen Toy does its pre-order, this essentially is 4 months of pre-orders. Essentially, it could be a case of the Mask in February, the Mobula in March, the Gatchaman in April, and maybe 3-0 in May. It could be that long, right? But we just have to space it out in such a way because we just don't want to stress everybody with a 1 month of like four pre-orders. So that's the fact of the matter, right? I know everybody wants to order it fast, but we are limited with all these considerations that do make it such that we have to spread it out. So hope that you understand. Okay. So plans for visionaries is gonna be very tricky because again with the fact that Hasbro do own visionaries and they are asking for re- a expensive amount of licensing fees, which we don't think we can afford for what it is. So the chances of licensing it officially is very slim, unless anybody out there has 100 grand to spare us to say, hey, just take the 100 grand, go and do some visionaries, right? Then by all means, do email me and we'll talk about it, right? But in that case, we don't have the ability to go and throw this amount of money to develop visionaries for what would seem as an item that a property that we don't actually know if we can sell that many units, even with the fact that there's so many characters and each character is different toolings. So the bar for visionaries is too high for anyone to go and execute it. And I guess that's the reason why nobody's doing it. I mean, you have so many companies available besides us who are in a much better position, well established, great distribution. But why aren't they picking up these licenses? It tells you a lot about the license itself. So anyway, we do have some plans for something, but likely not under the name Visionaries. So news on that would be we are pretty much good to go in terms of the interior. Previously, when I showed you guys, did I actually ever show you guys anything? But no, I don't know. But we had a video that was only for licensors to see, and we're now pretty much in terms of the interior is all done, in terms of the figure is all done, so we're just waiting for the next step. So again, look to our socials where we will show off updates of all these things as and when we have basically the chance to show you guys. All right. Tracking for the vans are available when our sales team will email everybody on the tracking. Okay. So if there's anything that you need to ask, please do email sales@ramentoy.com. So as I mentioned, Zakanan, earlier on in the show, BBTS recently canceled your Ramen Racer Inferno. That's because it's canceled. That's it, but not from us. Okay, we don't think we want to be speaking too much on this on a live stream, but you can go check out our Facebook page, a more closed environment. And basically, a cancellation is a cancellation, right? But it is not from us. So I've already covered this time frame for 3.0 probably in the next couple of months, as we are still figuring out some articulation, which I'm still not satisfied on the current piece, because basically the hair of 3.0 is just such a conundrum, right? The hair piece. How do you actually articulate the hair? We were actually trying to just throw in a towel to say, okay, there's no articulation for the head. It's just gonna be down like that with the hair. Or we have two more different sculpts whereby you have the head looking left and looking right with the hair piece accordingly sculpted. But that would mean two more pieces of heads with hair, which is quite significant in terms of the plastic volume and the workload to paint that whole head. So that would significantly increase the price because there's more items, you know, contrary to the mask, which we are giving more items but less price. In this case, it's 3.0 as a figure with more items. It's gonna be more price. So we don't want to do that. We want to see how we can articulate the hair. So we're still working on it. So likely it's gonna be a couple more months before I show off what we are confident with giving out to you guys. I mentioned this as well. We are already working on the 3D. That is a pledge that I've given to those who have, suffered under the failed 3D print fiasco of the other Kickstarter, which I've obviously nothing to do with, right? So we've done this, the initial sculpts. I want to refine it. I want to get all the electronics in nice and dandy, and then we've got to talk about figures, sculpting the figures, etc. So this is still some way down the horizon. I would say probably gonna talk about it towards the end of the year. All right. Okay. Yes, if you have that the money, you can let us know. Um, who knows? Who knows, man? Christopher. In the Visionaries, Hasbro isn't gonna do them because they can't find any company that makes the hologram stickers anymore. Well, that's not true because hologram stickers are still available to be made. It's not true. It's not true that you can't find uh companies that makes hologram stickers. Definitely, it's not true. All right, thank you so much. We will look at that email in just a bit. I think the creative B studios are doing a great job with a like property. So let's, although it's different, again, there's so much to do, guys. You want Galaxy Rangers, you want this and that. So, and I can only do so much in a year. So, help me to be more understanding. Um, well, maybe on a personal chat, I'll show you what it is, or you can ask Laser Pants. I think he has the details. All right. Um, thank you so much for that. Yes, please do wait. I am trying to make sure that things are at least of respectable standard, because if I just throw in a towel and say, okay, this is it, and then you get a figure that cannot move the head at all, right? It's just a statue on a head. Then I think we were failed, because it's an action figure. What is the action figure that can't look up or look left and look right? So you know, I need to take time, because I'm not the genius, right? And even the sculptors have difficulty trying to figure out this particular thing. So we need time to do it, which means we're not giving up, which means that we think that the answer is available. We just haven't figured it out yet, and we need time to figure it out. Yes, it's a top priority. I'm looking into it. Hey, Shane Shooter, have you guys thought about making a rideable 3-0? Yes, definitely. Next change, right? Next one at a time. Nah, hologram stickers are readily available. It's no problem. It's not a stumbling block. Are you planning more real world military stuff? That way you don't run into what fans hobby had to change on the Air Eagle, which is a interesting topic, because I believe the fans hobby Air Eagle is a direct verbatim copy of a GI Joe vehicle. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. And obviously they receive a C&D, a cease and desist from Hasbro, and they change out something, added some of the stuff that makes it look different. Now, hear me out here. The Air Eagle, a verbatim copy of a GI Joe vehicle, had to put on the brakes, change out a simple thing, and they were allowed to carry on. The Phalanx, which is totally different from the Wolverine, except the exact replica of the missile launcher, gets a CND, and then when we revise certain things to show them, it was crickets. They didn't say, "Oh, okay, carry on." I don't understand, right? So either we have it's just me speculating, all right? Either we have fans hobby being in bed with Hasbro so that they know the ins and out, and just come on guys, just don't do it 100%, just change a few things, good to go. Whereas the Phalanx is totally different from, again, the Wolverine, totally different, right? Different hull, different cupola. Again, the only thing that's exactly the same was the launcher, the missile launchers, the exact 6 rockets per arm, the exact structure, But between this and the Air Eagle, whereby the whole vehicle is exactly the same, you're talking about the percentage of change here. The Air Eagle is exactly the same. The percentage, 100%, that's the same. They change out some wings. What is the percentage of the change as compared to the whole thing? Look at our phalanx, the percentage of change, the percentage of likeness against the whole thing. It doesn't hold water. All right. Anyways, so I wouldn't actually say that way. I wouldn't run into what the fans hobby ran into, because we know what we're doing, and it's just what it is. Okay, that's all I can say. All right. Yes, it looks like Galaxy Rangers for the win. The Apocalypse version of the Mystery Machine figures. Okay, wow. One thing at a time, guys. You guys want the B team. You guys want now Mystery Machine figures. So one thing at a time. I need to find more sculptors. Yeah, I mean time is short, and it's now or never. So let's soldier on, and let's not let the big corporations get in my way. I don't think I have time for that. Air Eagle had to change something, but you don't have to install that something. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Right? There you go. Yeah, I mean it's great. I mean if what they did is what you guys want, more power to them. Uh well, back metal is always possible. It's just that number one, there's a very high defective rate, right? So no company would want to do vac metal because it's very costly. If we do vac metal, the chances are that out of 10 figures, maybe only one or two is good. Eight goes to trash. So the amount of wastage is too high for any business who is calculating dollars and cents to say, hey, let's go and do vac metal, right? It's just too much of a cost. That's what vac metal is. It's the level of accuracy in terms of something coming out exactly as you want is not there, right? Vac metal, all the parts are in on a sprue. It goes into the containment unit. It gets vac metalized. Not everyone is perfect. Some you get too thick, some you get too thin, right? And then these are thrown away, right? So these are the defective rates. So that's why vac metal is not something that most people want to do. Helicopter for 118 is the next. We are working on something else, which is the next, which I mentioned previously, which we are still working on. And I will give more details soon. Well, the hats are available on our website. Finally, hopefully, I'll just do a. Let's see if it's collections. Okay, strange. I don't see it now. Maybe I'll just type caps. Oh, there we go. So there we go. The caps are available on our website. Go check it out if you want to support us. Shirts will come later because right now I don't have shirts available. Okay, so there you go. We are already in production, but because the factory is shut down, that would have been halted. But we are looking at, I would say, maybe March to ship the Master of the Verse hits. And of course, finally, there will be some other Tiger Orange. Not another one, but the same Tiger Orange will be available later this year, because we have to make up the numbers for the production again for Ramen Racer, Battle Black, and Inferno. Right, we have to make up those numbers. So Ramen Racer Tiger Orange will be included in that production batch, and that will be available at the end of towards the end of the year. We will have details soon on when you can order it. So please look out for that. It's going to be limited to only 200 pieces, right? 200 pieces only. I'll let you guys know. And yeah. All right. So, guys, I think 1 hour and 43 minutes. And I hope that everybody has learned something from the live stream that will help you know more about what we're doing in the coming months. And looking forward to all your support, obviously. How about a original combo set? Yes, once we are done with the CAC set 2.0, we will offer the CAC set again as a combo, surely. Okay. I appreciate everybody who's joined the stream, and I apologize that I was definitely not speaking coherently during the stream, because I am definitely drowsy from the medicine. Okay, so I will do better next time. Thanks for bearing with me. I think I've given all the information that I wanted to share with everybody in terms of the upcoming prototypes and stuff like that. And yeah, all right. Thank you so much for joining, and take care. Have a great Chinese New Year for those who are celebrating that. And we will be back online. Do note that we will be offline from now until February the 11th. All right. So from now until 11th, in conjunction with the factory not opening, we will not be, attending to your emails, because we need to take a break for the crew. So we will be offline from now until February 11th. I'll send another message banner thing on the Facebook, Instagram again. So do be patient if you're not hearing back from us during this time. We will be back after February 11th. I'm off to Nuremberg in 4 days, right? In 4 days' time, I'll be off to Nuremberg. I hope to meet Toy Galaxy in Nuremberg. We hope to do a short video. And then once I'm back, I'll be off to Wonder Festival, where I'll be meeting with Dave at Display Model Behavior. Hopefully done a small video there. And, coming back, we will get back to work, and I will hopefully be doing another live stream in February to update you guys on what's going on. So until then, I appreciate you for joining me today. And until the next time, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.